know that I'm different. Self-motivated, self-disciplined. Yeah, I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boyz to Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King. And I'm back with y'all for another episode from Boyz to Men. And man, y'all know why we're here. We're here to educate, motivate, and communicate. So break down the stereotypes that are held upon men and everything that's going on. And we actually I got a special guest in here today that's going to transcend the whole conversation to we're going to educate a lot of y'all that got a lot of questions, got a lot of immature ways of thinking about certain topics. And I'm not going to lie, I was immature about certain topics with this conversation too. But I'm allowing my guest to introduce herself.
Hey y'all.
You got to speak louder than that.
Hey y'all.
You ain't gonna say your name?
My name's Jada. Jada Skyy. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. I'm 23 years old, and I would love to sit here.
It's okay, take your time.
You editing this, right?
No, I'll be letting it flow. Just don't worry, take your time.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm Jada Skyy. I'm a trans female in the making, and I'm here to educate and explain.
Because most majority of the time. When the conversation allows.
Educate and explain to you ignorant motherfuckers out there.
Touche. I was ignorant at one point. At the same time too. So, Jada, how did this all start?
So, damn. Okay, so it's different. So you gotta like.
Break it down to them. Take your time.
Okay, so there's a difference from trans and being gay.
Yeah.
So I started developing feelings when I was young. Like I was motherfucking I was in like first grade when I started developing feelings. And what happened was I didn't know about the trans thing.
Yeah.
So what happened was I just knew that I liked men. And so what happened was I started doing my transition and started taking that seriously when I was 18, 19 years old.
Okay. So before that you was gay.
Yeah.
But don't cancel me because y'all. She told me I can say it. Okay, goddamn.
But thing about it is, I was interested, but it was never me fucking around. So I was interested, but you get what I'm saying? Like
you was interested in dudes.
I was interested in dudes, but I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18 years old. So I started doing the transition when I was 18, and then I lost my virginity at 18 to a dude. But there was always feelings there. You get what I'm saying? So, at the time when I was young, you know what I'm saying? This is like in 2000 something, I'm a kid. You can't sit here and tell your parents, oh, you got feelings like that because they're not going to understand.
Yeah.
Some fathers, they kick their kids out if, you find out your daughter's a lesbian or you find out that your son's gay. They don't understand. So it's a feeling that, people in the LGBTQ community, if I say it right.
I call them the alphabet mafia.
There we go.
If y'all ever copyright that shit, it came from me. I want my money.
They don't understand where they're, what I'm saying? No one understands where the feelings come from. So at the end of the day, I wasn't able to sit here and express myself till after I turned 18. So, 18, I'm grown. I can do whatever I want to do. I told my parents, I told my mom because I don't talk to my dad. But I told my mom, what I'm saying, I like dudes. I was into dudes. And she was like, and I quote, she was like, I wasn't born yesterday. Okay? She said she wasn't born yesterday. I told my sisters. Everyone assumed that they knew. And I was like, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. I don't go that way. But it's like, the more I was growing up, I couldn't hide it anymore. So it came out when I was 18 years old, and yeah, I started actually the transitioning thing when I was 18. So everything came together when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
I found out that I wanted to transition when I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a difference between you being gay and you being a trans.
Yeah.
You can actually sit here and be a gay dude and do boy things. Like, you can sit here and actually be in a men's locker room and not get uncomfortable. You can actually sit here and do shit with boys, your homeboys, and still be a punk, a sissy. So
well,
what happened
I
was...
can't say sissy, because look, I got a homeboy that was gay, and we still hang out and stuff.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, but you
like,
fit in that
I'll
category.
call him sissy. Well, I didn't call him a sissy because I look at like, you know, because the funny about it, in high school, he came out to us. And it's sort of a similar situation.
But he's a boy though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he can sit here and be gay, but he can sit here and still, you know what I'm saying, be around boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's interested in men. He can still fit. He calls himself a boy, but he's still fucking men. With me, it was okay. It was more than me being interested in dudes. Like, when I was in middle school. And when I was in really middle school, I couldn't fit in. Like, I'm not into sports. Like, my dad, he was sitting trying to pressure me into motherfucking sports, and no, I'm not interested in all that. You know what I'm saying? So it was that I wasn't into. I couldn't sit here and just flock to men. You know what I'm saying? So all my friends are girls. I have a lot of girlfriends. I got a lot of homegirls, and I can actually like vent to them. I can relate to them. I can't relate to a dude. So that's what made me actually want to start my transitions, because it's like, okay, well, I don't act like a dude. I don't sit here and fit in that fucking category. So that's what made me want to start doing that.
But do you think is the stereotypes of what is a dude played into that?
What you mean?
Because, you know, some people say, like, oh, if you're a man, you do like this, that, and the third. Like, oh, you gotta be strong, you gotta be tough, you gotta be like this, that, and like, you can't show emotions and stuff.
No, I don't think. What you mean? Like, are you trying to say it's like?
No, people categorize meaning.
So like, if you show emotions, you gay.
You know, they say, oh, you less of a man because you show emotion.
No, to be honest with you,
you don't believe
like
that?
No. There's a lot of immature motherfuckers out there, like I said, and at the end of the day, anybody can sit here and cry. That doesn't mean you gay. No. You can get your toes done and shit like that. That doesn't mean you're fucking gay. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like it is a stereotype when it comes to it, because I see dudes with their nails done all the time. Well, not nails done, but
pedicures.
Yes, they keep them stuff up.
I'm one of them guys.
I like that.
I get pedicures and manicures and stuff, and like,
okay,
but not right now. But not right now. Hey, at the moment, I'm a little kind of rough. But
you keep your stuff up, and I really feel like the dudes, like, there be people who have so much shit to say because they're not comfortable with themselves. A lot. Like, there's a lot of dudes that I know of in this city and around that have so much to say because they're uncomfortable with themselves. Like, my thing is with the LGBTQ community, you got a lot of homophobic people, especially dudes, who think that, oh, when a gay person or a trans person is around me, I need to stay away. Oh, you feel uncomfortable. Why are you uncomfortable for? We don't want you, bitch. The fuck? And so that's what really be irritating me. I think 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10, I get that out here in public. Other than that, dudes, they mind their business. I mind my business. I don't bother you, you don't bother me. You have to give respect to get respect. So at the end of the day, whenever it comes to situations like that, people, especially dudes, they're not comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not comfortable. They can't sit here and motherfucking fuck a trans or fuck a dude and be accepted, because they're going to get bashed for it.
Yeah. And but look, that's also plays into society, because like how society conditioning a lot of men's minds and stuff. Because like, think about it, say not to be vulnerable in front of a woman. You can't, like, you know, finding like emotional. I'm saying like emotional awareness is not really taught to men growing up from birth to like after high school, some part of college. They got to learn that part on themselves. So society is a part of the problem
Yeah.
with that. So wait, also, are your grandparents are pastors, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So how did that conversation go? Because
Okay,
I see so many religious people
okay.
talking.
That's what I'm saying. When I didn't tell them that, I didn't come out to them. They found out from one of my sisters, and I said, "This bitch." But my thing is, I was out of town. I had moved out of town, and so I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So my grandparents are pastors. They're my dad's parents. They're pastors. So we was brought in church, and you know the Bible was like this and that and stuff like that. So we was brought in church to know what's right is right and wrong is wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, when I came out, my sisters ran their mouths, and my grandparents wound up knowing. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. And what happened was they was like, "What?" But they already knew as well. So I'm like, okay, well, y'all already knew. Well, y'all can't do nothing about it. I'm grown. I can do whatever I want to do.
Throw the holy water on you. They try to throw the holy water on you.
No.
Is that in the name?
No, they did not. They did not. I will give you that. They did not. What they did was they was like, "We love you. We just don't agree with your actions."
Yeah.
So like,
you can accept that.
Yeah, but to an like as of today, I can go to that house right now, like this and everything. But with them, I respect them and try not to go overboard. Yeah. Because it's like
that's your grandparents' house.
Yes, and their pastors.
And the respect.
Yes, out of respect for them, I try not to go overboard with who I am and what I am. But they do respect it, but they just don't like my decision.
Understandable, because I think that goes with anybody in any form, shape, or life.
Yeah, because they questioned me about it when I was staying. I was staying with them for a couple of months because of I was going through something with my dad. Yeah. So you know, with situations like that, I was a kid, so they brought me to their house, and you know they had to talk with me. They was like, "Are you?" And I was like, "No." Like once again, everybody was asking me, but I was giving them the answer, "No." Yeah. But like I said, I thought I could keep it in, but I couldn't keep it in for long. And that's when I told everybody when I turned 18. It was 18 or 19, but I told everybody. And then the word got around, and then everybody knew. But like I said, did I care? No. But at the same time, I wasn't going to sit here and tell them when I was a kid. No. Yeah, because that's a dangerous time. I mean, well, with my dad, I remember, I will never forget this. My dad was like, because we were on the car on the way home from the beach, and he was like, "I wish one of my kids would be gay." And so my mom, the next day, she was like, are you gay or are you not? And if you are, I'd rather kick your father out than kick you out. That's the mama for you. So, that's always, I feel like mama always looking like. She was. She doesn't care. She like this. I'm not about to disown my baby no matter what. Yeah, so I understood that. Now I respected that. You know what I'm saying? What he said, I really didn't give a fuck about. It went in one and out one. Mm-hmm. So he wanted finding out too that I was, and I'm like, okay. That's the thing. Like when everyone found out about it, it was like, okay. I mean, we knew kind of, but like no, we didn't wait for you to say it. No, yeah, they knew, but my thing is, I know once I came out, it wasn't gonna be the same. Yeah. With my partner, it was. Especially fathers. Especially father. Yeah. I don't care if he fucking knew or not. I know what I'm saying. It wasn't gonna be the same, especially like them more than. Well, he was never really around. That's good. So I don't care about him. But everyone else, I knew it wasn't gonna be the same. I used to be right there, like under my grandparents. Like I can't be right underneath y'all no more. Yes, because you grow up. When you grow up, it's like, damn, like we're not kids anymore. Right. So not only did I grow up, I came out as one of the people in the community, and I knew it wasn't going to be the same anymore. I couldn't talk to my grandma or talk to my grandpa like I used to when I was in church, singing choir songs and stuff. It wasn't going to be the same. And I knew that, and I respected that, and that was okay. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well. You wish you could still talk to them. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to say what you say, but on a respectful note, I'd rather sit here and just, hey, how are you, then bye, then Rather me get disrespectful, because I get disrespectful. My mouth is reckless. So
Yeah.
there is no boundaries. So at the end of the day, when it came to them, I already knew it was going to be the same. Now, the only person I really didn't give a fuck about what they was my dad. I really didn't give a fuck. But everyone else, I didn't give a fuck either, but I respected them enough to not do certain shit in their face.
But you got brothers too?
Yeah.
Alright, how did they accept it?
Well, he's younger than me, so I don't give a fuck if he likes it or not.
Is your little brother? Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Well, alright, so question. Do you think, because most people like go with religious stuff, stick on that point, because they like, oh, you think God made a mistake? God don't make a mistake. Because they get a whole bunch that do that all the time.
Jesus. Okay, so here's another. Okay, we're gonna get on that topic.
Okay.
It's just my grandparents, when they found out that I came out, they think it's a spirit. But in reality, it's not a spirit. You can't sit here and help, or the person can't sit here and help their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I tried. Like, I was in church and everything, and I was having these feelings. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, I was praying, doing everything, but it's not a spirit. These are actual feelings, and no one can't, you can't help it.
No. I ain't like David fucked dudes in the Bible.
Huh?
King David, he fucked a couple of guys in the Bible.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I don't want to, hey, my bad.
My gosh.
My bad, y'all. Because look, I'm trying to look, I'm looking like this. This is my thing. Because this is my thing. I talk about all these religions and stuff. Because look, I don't know, you may be able to agree with me on this thing too. Look, everybody got their opinion.
Yep.
And they're entitled to their opinion. But if your opinion, now when you start like bullying and egging on and all the other stuff, that's when they come like, hey, you trying to force somebody to be like you. Mm-hmm. And understand, we all individuals, we all human beings. At the end of the day, we all different in every respective way, shape, form, and
That's what I'm saying. Like
there ain't no right answer to nothing. Yeah. Well, actually, change that. There ain't no wrong answer to nothing, because at the end of the day, you're right for the way you want to be, and they're right for how they want to be.
And I just feel like people who judge so much on other people, rather this is sexuality,
they immature.
It's immature, but it's like you need to worry about yourself.
Yeah, because look, if you worry about the grass on the other side, you ain't got no time to worry your grass. So what your grass looking like? And it's also
because it'd be, like I said, it'd be the niggas with thousands of kids. Yeah. It'd be niggas who don't have a car, don't have a crib in their name, don't have nothing going for themselves, but you want to be so opinionated about somebody else or what somebody else is doing. It'd be the ugly assholes who have always something negative to say. It's mostly not the girls, it'd be the niggas. And my thing is, at the end of the day, what does Jada have to do with you?
Yeah. Oh, but we don't say niggas on here. My bad. We don't say niggas.
Well, my bad. But dudes, like the dudes be the ones who be worried about what other people got going. Like, you're not paying my bills, so I don't give two fucks about what the fuck you think. And my thing is, at the end of the day, like I said, 2 out of 10 always have a problem. But you keep that shit over there.
Yeah, and I say like their insecurities sort of reflect off of them how they don't know who they are and everything.
Well, that's their problem, not my problem. But exactly. Don't take it out on me.
No, I'm saying like majority of the time that's what.
That's the gag. Like that's the gag. My thing is, just because you're insecure with yourself and you're not open with yourself doesn't have nothing to do with me or anyone else in the community. Well, I can only really speak for myself, but it has nothing to do with me. Okay.
Good look.
I don't know you, so I can give zero fucks about what you got going on or what you're going through. Yeah. But you respect me, I respect you. You don't have to speak to me.
See, look, because most of the time people don't understand respect is a two-way street. They demand it all the time, but they don't want to give it. And like
sword cuts both ways.
Exactly. So you can cut it for good or you can cut it for bad.
Yeah. So like I said,
So how is it in the dating life now though? Because look, most people would be like, you hear all these stories about like going out and then they got to be worried about like, oh, the guy found out I'm a trans person. Yeah, you know which way I'm going, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So, any dude that I fucked with, whether I linked or we dated, Any dude that I fucked with, they all knew before they came and saw me in my face.
Mm.
They all knew before I either came to their house or they came to my house. They all knew. Like, no, that's dangerous shit. The hell? Because you don't know what you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know.
Like, you hear all these stories about people not saying nothing.
And they get killed or they get hurt.
They get hurt.
And my thing is, at the end of the day, you trans, y'all put yourself in that situation to where y'all get hurt or get killed.
Like,
you should open your mouth.
Yeah, like, that's what, I'll be looking at it too. I was like, if you would have said something and not let this guy think the other way, then that's up to him. He's like, yo, it's your decision at that point, right?
Let me tell you, I did this one time. I tried telling this boy that I was a trans, but I guess he was like, I was like, you know, there's something I want to tell you. He was like, oh, just, you know what I'm saying, just come see me. And I was like, the fuck? Okay, so I pull up to his house, and I pull up to this area, and what happened was, like, I had a shirt on and everything, like, it was like I was a Coil Ray chest, and, like, I had a bonnet on, so it was like, is he gonna let me tell him? But, you know what I'm saying, he still wouldn't let me, you know, explain, so we wound up making out, and I guess he,
put his hand down your pants.
he just started touching me, and he was like, what is that? And he was shocked. So that was the only time, but like I said, I didn't know which way that was going to go.
Yeah.
But my thing is, that's his fault, because I was trying to tell him, and he ignored the fact that I was trying to tell him.
So sometimes, hey, guys and girls, look,
but think about it is,
I
look so good. Everyone thinks that I'm a girl, but my thing is, I'd rather let you know, like, whether you think I'm a girl or not, my thing is, I let every dude know. That's why I be like, you know, before you come over, you know, I'm such and such. Whether you accept it or not, that's up to you. That has nothing to do with me. I'm still
you could joke out. But like I said, guys, sometimes you just shut up and listen. If they trying to tell you something, shut up and listen. Mm-hmm. Because you don't know everything.
And let the audience know, 9 times out of 10, they fold. But that other one, they don't fuck with it. And I respect that. But like I said, I'd rather be honest with you than, you know what I'm saying, lead you on. I get hit on every day. Like, I get on my socials, I get hit on every day. But it's like, bye. Like.
So basically, all right. So do you think it's fair that y'all have to announce that y'all trans?
Yes.
Because most people be like, this is what I see main on social media. They be like, oh, I should have to announce that I'm trans. You should be, if you like me for me, that should be it. I was like, it's like.
When you lying in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah.
don't tell nobody. Don't be thinking someone should feel sorry for you. Nothing like that. Because my thing is, at the end of the day,
you fucking with somebody else's ego.
Yes, that, and then not everybody fucks with that. Not everybody wants to sit here and fuck a trans. You know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. That's very dangerous. I would never ever put myself in that situation, because I don't know what type of time a dude. Yeah. I don't know what type of time a dude is on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that is very dangerous. And like I said, that's one thing I can only speak for myself. Yeah. The other trans in the community who are saying that they shouldn't have to sit here and say anything like that. Okay, well, when he pulls down that underwear and something flops out, best believe he's going to be shocked.
Yep.
And best believe there's going to be a negative outcome coming out of that. Okay? So, don't know. No,
Because it's like, I feel like this, like, people don't want their emotions to be played with, so don't play with nobody else's emotions.
I think what gives it off, because, you know, like I said, I get hit on a lot, so what gives it off is when I think dudes be like, they was like, let me see something. You know what I'm saying? They be asking for nudes, and they be asking, well, you know, trans, you can get titties, of course. So the titties that's not the giveaway. The giveaway is when they either say they want to put a baby in me, or they want to see my
kitty cat.
Yes.
Kitty cat.
And that's what is the giveaway. And it was like, okay, well, he don't know. Let me tell him.
Okay. So, there's another question that I see that is the main question. Do you feel like trans women are weird women? Even though the fact that they can't give birth?
some of these trans girls don't look like women. I'm sorry.
Touche.
Um,
But as a whole, like,
if you got titties and everything, and you trying to be a trans, I'm sorry. Some of y'all don't look the type. I'm sorry. You're not fitting the category. You need to go back to bodybuilding with the homies because it's not cutting it. But my thing is, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I can only speak for myself. I feel yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trans girls are considered women. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you got, I really feel like once you take that step, you know, with everything, meaning, you know, your ID, you got your tits, and down there's, you know what I'm saying, whether you have the opposite, either or. I really feel like, me personally, I really feel like, yeah, they're considered women. You know what I'm saying, you carry yourself and everything like that, you're considered a woman to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, I don't consider myself a nigga. The hell? No.
Because I seen...
Get them damn nails right when you talk to me. Get them damn nails right when
I
you
got
talk
you.
to Jada.
I got
you know what I'm saying? So...
Because I got a friend who was a girl
Mm-hmm.
who transitioned into a guy. And look, I ran into her. That's what I always wondered. She like, they took testosterone. But look, I know another girl that got married to a girl, well, a trans man.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, yeah, they got a little stuff right there. I was like, so I know this ain't satisfying you. So that's why you keep cheating on this.
Okay, so...
Because I always wonder when to go opposite way. Because look, do they get like, you know...
What?
The
men or the...
I'm talking about when the girl go to a man. Cause look,
I never knew. I never knew. They get their titties cut off though.
I know they got titties cut off.
For sure.
Cause look, I seen a picture of him the other day. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, who the big motherfucker look like the Rock?
What?
I was like, in my head, I'm keep saying, oh, that's Amanda.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, that ain't Amanda no more. I forgot. Boom, cause I don't want to be disrespectful and everything. But I was like, I feel like when they get the testosterone boost, they be drugs, you know, like steroids and shit, cause like really in the head, I'm like.
And when it comes with the females going to a man,
she bigger than me, so I can't even say shit. I mean, he's bigger than me. I can't even say shit.
When it comes with that situation, and I feel, what are you getting pregnant for if you want to be a man? Oh yeah, cause look, there's a lot of them that do that too. Look, this one cracks me up. I ain't gonna say crack me up, but it got me like saying, look, if there would be a trans woman that date a trans man, and then, but I'm saying they feel like they roles reverse, but then you got him pregnant, and then the baby. You are straight.
That's the part I be looking at.
You are straight, cause I know someone who's in this situation right now. This boy is dating a trans man. But it's a girl. It was born a girl. So
they still got coochie.
Yes.
Like he still got pee-pee.
Yes. The boy. No, he's a boy.
Yeah.
The boy's a boy.
Yeah.
The trans man was born a female, but he prefers to be called a boy. You're straight, baby. You're fucking a cat. At this point, if you were to sit here and fuck that trans man or whatever you want to call it, if you were to fuck that person get pregnant. Y'all are going to have kids. That's straight. You're straight. Yeah, but the person keeps saying that, oh no, that's a boy. Motherfucker, if you get her pregnant, you're straight.
Because like, in my head,
you're straight.
That's why I be like,
straight.
Because like, I know there's a lot of confusion when it comes down to this. And it's like
confusing the shit over here.
Well, no.
I already know. That's fucking reality. If you get you're straight. You're straight. It's okay.
Because I would be looking at like the ones that already going through transition. Like now, this one looking like a man, this one like a girl, but then y'all still fucking the other way. That would be like, what's the point of that?
You got some trans females who.
Talk to him.
We can talk about it.
Talk to him.
You got some trans females who do the fucking too. And it's like, are you trying to be a girl or you trying to be a boy? You know what I'm saying? Because when you think of trans female, you think, okay, she's going to go all the way.
Yeah.
From head to toe. There is no...
But they can't detach from the penis.
I mean, you got some trans, that's in the means of working on getting that operation done, but you got some trans females who said, fuck this shit, I'm gonna get titties, but still have that pipe down there.
Hermaphrodite.
Disgusting. Like, you want to be a girl or you want to be a boy? And my thing is, I don't knock them off, but it's like at the same time, you confusing me. The hell?
Confusing a lot of
everything is getting done. When it comes with me, Jada, everything is getting done.
Cause I'm like this. Curiosity should drive questions, and like I feel like it should be a safe place where we have these conversations like this, because half the time, most people try to tiptoe on eggshells around it versus just like, hey, explain to me this, and then you get a lot of people like the people on the side of the road screaming, "Oh, you going there?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but man, so
and people like that are also fucking immature, because at the end of the day, you sitting here pointing these signs saying that people are going to hell, but y'all are sinning. Like,
yeah. Thank you. Look,
sin is sin. My grandparents taught me sin is sin. There is no levels to sin.
Nope.
Sin is sin. So
you
popping pussy and got pregnant before you got married. That's a sin. You're not married, bitch. You have fucking 3 baby fathers. 2 at that. 1 at the most. So that's a fucking sin. Niggas, y'all sitting here fucking these bitches and they're not your wives. That's sin. You're cheating on your wives. That's a sin. So sin is sin. You're stealing from people or stores. That's a sin. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sin is sin.
And that's why we come by grace. Hallelujah.
You can't sit here and knock me off of my sexuality. Oh my God, whoa. Like, no. Sin is a sin, bitch. Okay? If we want to get down in depth, we can definitely get down in depth. That's what irritates me with immature people, because y'all just say shit out your mouth and don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Thank you. Look, also, because I laugh, because I think we was at Seville one time, and they was outside of Seville screaming and everything. This is a question I hit them with. I was like, they had the picture of white Jesus. Well, not white Jesus, you know, the artist's son. I was like, hey, what comes with Jesus? He's like, between me and you. I was like, this man white as...
No one knows what Jesus... No one knows what Jesus...
You say, you know, hair like wool, skin of bronze and gold. I was like, so basically look more like...
Okay,
I know,
all that was in the Middle East. Who knows? He could have been Middle Eastern.
Look, they don't tell you, Middle East and Africa.
I know, but Middle Eastern Arabians, Jesus could have been
They look
Arabian.
like, I know, like real shit. Like if I put my head up right now.
No one, y'all...
Jesus is black! I'm messing with y'all.
Outrageous.
But no, all right. Back to this conversation. So what is the hardest part about being trans? I know, I feel like it's all hard.
No, it's not hard.
Never mind.
It's not hard to unless you make it hard. The hardest part is, is
it you basically like getting accepted as
I don't give a fuck who accepts me or not. I told you.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to live my damn life. I'm going to continue doing what I want to do, continue making my money. As long as you're not affecting my money, we good. And I think that's the shameful thing for everybody. Yeah. Like, as long as you're not fucking with my money or my mental or my spiritual, then we good. But other than that, there's nothing hard out here for me at all. If she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. So there's no excuses on anything like that out here in this world. I think really the semi-hardest thing for me is the dudes that talk to me or try to talk to me or I tend to fuck with. I go through it just like girls do. Dudes ain't shit.
Women ain't shit either.
Okay, but in my situation...
I know your situation.
Dudes, because they I'm not going to say it's a fetish, but they fantasize, okay, you see you're trans, okay, that's a girl. Okay, well, you fuck them and then go on with your life. But at the same time, everyone looking inside, everyone looking out in, they're going to be like, oh, that's a punk. That's a sissy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, me personally, I just think that true trans women are real women. That's how I feel. But dudes that I've talked to, you know what I'm saying, all of our, I had to expose one last year. And the only reason why his business was told was because he tried me and said I gave him an STD. Now, my thing is, at the end of the day, you lying, you dumb bitch, the fuck. So, you played yourself when you said that. You You said that I gave you an STD. Then you went ranting on Snapchat, said I burnt you, and this and the third. First of all, I've been in 3 relationships and been with 3 dudes before you. Me and him have not fucked since 2020. He was exposed last year, which was 2021. So mid of 2020, that's when I quit fucking with him. You better try one of them hoes out there that you've been fucking with. No, not me. So whenever it comes with STDs and stuff like that, I do not play when it comes with that. So for you to actually sit here and go on your Snapchat social media platform and say that I gave you something, oh yeah, I went berserk. Don't play with me. The fuck? Now, the only time that I will ever expose a dude, that was an example. And then like if STD thing will get you exposed. I don't give a fuck. I think the STD thing so far, but dudes that I've cut off, they want to having girlfriends that I did not know about. And if I did, it was like, okay, well, you're coming to me, coming to my house, texting my phone because you hated over there with your bitch.
But you over here.
You hated over there with your bitch. You and her are going through it, and you want me to sit here and be your wet sock. No, motherfucker, that's not what the fuck we're going to do around here. You're going to either respect me or get the fuck on. So my thing is, at the end of the day, and I think with a real girl, I think everybody wants money. Everybody wants money. I don't give a fuck how you say it or not. Mostly girls. Girls do not want a nigga, or same for one, they do not, oh shit.
Oh, it's okay, keep going.
They do not want a dude just fucking on them for free. They do not want a dude fucking on for free. Every time you hit me up, you horny. You sending dick pics to my fucking phone. What? Who does that? Like that right there. So my thing is, at the end of the day, you want to fuck me, right? Okay, well, I need my bills paid. That's not considered home because you're the one who reached out to me and you was on that dumb bullshit. So whenever it comes with situations like that, I really feel like that is the biggest part that's hard for me, is because dudes are not who they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not like them other dudes.
I say the same thing with women. I'm like, these women be saying the same thing. I'm like, why?
So you be saying that to women?
No, women be saying that shit to me. I'm like, I ain't gonna hurt you, bitch. Please.
Okay, so
I'm
what have they done?
traumatized.
Okay, so what have they done to you to be traumatized?
Lie, they cheat, they gossip, they run their mouth, the drama, all the other stuff. And
okay,
but then also too, like this is why I had recently told somebody this. Like, this is the reason why I'm like, on guard and all this stuff. It's hard to find somebody that want more than just sex these days, especially in this generation. So, and this was an old chick that I used to talk to, came back up and started chatting and everything, talking about the reason why I seen her was all traumatized. I was like, man, you traumatized me. She's like, what? How I do that? I was like, look, I chose you. You chose them over me when I chose you over them. And then she couldn't say shit after that. She's like, how? I was like, look, your friends were jealous because I chose you. And they gonna keep telling you all the other stuff. They mad because low-key, they was in my inbox too. And I was ignoring them. So look, and like this one, and then I laugh because look, all these women that say they the good women don't be shit. They be adding all this trauma and like this stress and depression added to the dude. But I say it go both ways.
It does go both ways.
But
like, I mean, in my situation, I'm whenever, like if I'm talking to you or if I'm fucking with you, it should only be you who's getting my attention.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So at the end of the day, I've been through a lot. Like with my first love, I've been through, and that little motherfucker right there, I kid you not, that little motherfucker right there, he took me through so much shit. I kid you not. I loved him to death. But he stole that virginity too, but he brought me to so much shit. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with bitches behind my back and I was allowing it. Now, the back then me was just allowing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was an ex that came and pulled up and he went with that damn ex. And I didn't know till after the fact. So the same me, let that shit go. Try that shit now, I will smack the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dudes don't like girls who are aggressive. You don't like that, oh, You don't like girls talking back. You don't. Okay, well, we're not weak-minded. I'm sorry, I'm not weak. I know I'm not weak-minded.
It ain't the part that like they don't like.
Y'all don't like aggressiveness.
No, it's like this. Like with me, like say I just got home and you come with me this rah 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 rah. Get the fuck out. I don't even want to hear that shit. Like, bro, I just got done.
Okay, but it depends on what it is, though.
I know, but look, sometimes
if you cheated on me, oh yeah,
sometimes
you gonna
when you cheated, it's like this. They be arguing about something that they misunderstood. Majority of women, I'm not talking about all. It be something that misunderstood and low key. If you actually sat down and talked and figured like what they coming from when they said this certain thing, it wasn't even that big and serious, and y'all blew it up out of the water. And like, that would be look. The
majority of why girls are very aggressive is because past relationships.
But that's the thing about it. You tell us to accept you for your baggage, and we try to say, oh, look, that shit need to be left in the last relationship. They don't need to move on in the new relationship.
But my thing is, what?
Because look, that means you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because look, that's the problem. Y'all, the red flags be there before anything ever happened. And you shouldn't be jumping into a relationship until you know you completely healed from the last relationship. Y'all keep jumping around, you holding on to the other shit. You be passing, like, guys, look over guys and girls, it's just all relationship advice. You passing up the good ones because you traumatizing her, and when you realize you finally healed and everything, you messed up the one that would actually definitely help you build and grow. So, stop, this generation needs to just stop rushing shit and take the time and just, bro, it's not that.
But me personally, I just believe if I really like you and I fuck with you and I want to fuck with you, I want to be with you this and the third. My mind's already made up. I want to be with you. There is not me texting anybody else.
I know,
you
but
know what I'm saying?
Now you gotta look at this. Now this the part. Now you said that. Now look, then you should have the conversation with the person. All right, what do you want to do? This is how I'm feeling. This, that, and the third. So you know. And somebody may come and say, "Man, I don't see it that way," and then you gotta accept that for what it is.
Are you talking about
relationship?
Okay, so when dudes, so I ask that all the time though. Mm-hmm. Dudes will be like, "Oh, okay, you know, you better not be fucking with nobody else but me."
That's just sex talk. That's sex talk. I feel like most.
No, but we don't be fucking though.
Oh.
They be like, you know, you minds, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, you know, it'd be going anyone I want because y'all say the same shit.
No,
like,
I tell girls.
I'm not that.
I only tell girls. I don't tell girls that, and I don't tell girls this, that, and the third. I tell people this. Man, end of the day, I'm me, you.
But my thing is, I'd rather you be honest with me and be like, okay, well, I just want to fuck. I just want to have fun. Oh, okay, well, you want to have fun? Okay, well, I want a bill paid. That's where that money situation comes in. A girl wants a dude, a relationship. If you just want to sit here and fuck on me, no, bitch, the fuck. Because my thing is, you going to get your nut and go on with your life. There's never going to be, hey, how you doing? Never a good conversation. Because you got what you got. And what did I get? Not a damn thing. First of all, let me tell you something. Jada, if I'm broke and have no money, this, that, and the third, I'm not horny. I'm not worried about, you know, throwing this ass back. No. We ain't fucking none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, I need a place to lay my head. I need gas in my car. I need a bill paid. No. When money's running low, I don't get horny. I'm not horny. Y'all niggas be in my inbox blowing that shit up, sending dick, blocked. I see a lot of heart eyes, but not enough Cash App things, okay? So
I feel like girls need to send me Cash App money too sometimes.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, look, if you want look.
What nationality are they? What
all races. Any one of look, if y'all want to be Cash Out for that, I need Cash Out for my time and my attention. Cause look, that's the one thing I can't give back is my time. So look, you want to take up this piss? I'm like, well, this is the cost of this time frame, this, that, and third too. But no, Jada, all right. The closing thing. What is something that you want people to understand better about trans people in general? I know you only talk for yourself, but got you right there. You like, oh.
I can only talk for myself, but people need to understand that to be honest with you, don't understand a damn thing. It's either you take it or you don't take it. You respect it or you don't respect it. Keep it pushing. I really wish that, you know what I'm saying, I had the support, because as of right now, I told my mom that, you know, I'm transitioning. She think I'm bluffing. But you know, once you transition, you can't go back. Like, once you get everything, you can't go back. And I already know, my mind's already made up. So what happened was, she called me bluffing. Like, no. And I really wish that I had the guidance and the help, because I'm doing this all by myself. So I wish I really had the guidance and the help from my mother, let alone, you know, rather from my mother than anybody else. But she don't know nothing about this. She doesn't. So as of right now, I'm doing everything for myself and by myself. But like I said, I really wish, understanding wise, if your child comes to you, your first impression should be to listen. Don't sit and just go off the bag or bash them or anything like that, because you don't know what a child is going through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with my situation, everybody asked, but was I going to tell them? No, because, no. Everybody on my dad's side, all of them were raised in church. Aunties, uncles, my grandparents. So with me telling them that, no, I wasn't going to sit and tell them that. No. Now, with the situation with my mom's side of the family, they said they didn't care. But I was still telling everybody, no, I'm not. But I really wish that with understanding that understanding, speaking for myself, I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. And, you know what I'm saying? It's either you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
But the dudes need to be understanding as well. Because at the end of the day, you can't have cake and eat it by yourself. So with that being said,
wait, what?
You can't have cake and eat it by yourself.
All right, you gotta break that down.
What I mean is, you can't sit here and have both worlds.
Yeah.
That means you're in fucking the community and you're fucking girls.
Oh, you're on the side.
Be understanding.
You're on the fence.
Yes. And it'd be the homophobic ones who are, majority of them are in the, you know what I'm saying? Those motherfuckers need to be understanding. I don't need to be understanding this shit, because at the end of the day,
you know who you are.
Yeah, I know who I am. I wake up every morning. I know who I am. I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Dudes who be in the closet can't live their life like they want to, because they scared of what everyone's going to say, let alone they're going to be bashed.
Yeah, we bashed Joe Budden. They did bash Joe Budden when they came out like, oh, you fucked with a trans.
He said he was kidding. I don't know, not.
Hey, man.
They bashed them.
Yeah. Well, look, at the end of the day, I'll say it like this. Nobody's opinion should matter but your own. Be comfortable in your own skin. Judge less of others and judge more of ourselves. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what everybody else is going through. We hardly know what we're going through. We just trying to all survive with this thing called life.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that was a good one. I'm gonna keep that one. That made me cry real quick. But yo, Jada, I want to thank you for coming on this episode from Boyz II Men. Man, it was real eye opening. Hopefully, it opens somebody else's eyes and open up the door to have conversations that are not comfortable for a lot of people to have. You understand? Conversations just need to be had. And also, man, phenomenal job. Phenomenal interview. Just ahead of time. Just boom. But anyways, y'all, I want to say thank y'all again for tuning in for this episode from Boyz II Men. Like I always say, dream big dreams, because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And last but not least, you remember this. Y'all do y'all best and let God take care of the rest. Jada, thank you again for coming on. That's it. That's all we got. You know, I say peace, love, happiness. We out.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat.